This is an interview with my auntie Taz. In the interview, I asked her about her disabilities and talked a bit about how she doesn't receive benefits and how, if she did, how it might help her. So, yeah.
So, what is the hardest part about your disability?
Well, I would think the hardest part of my disability is going to the bank and not getting into the right bank account, because they always say you must do everything online. And the thing is, what happens if you can't read and you don't understand what to do? That you need help all the time.
Yeah.
And also, I would think the hardest thing is when you're smaller, you can't reach on certain things. Like, you always need help, and like sometimes you can't reach in certain places, you know. And I would think like you have to be careful wherever you go because of your disability. Yeah.
What was the hardest part about moving to England from South Africa?
The hardest part is just leaving everything behind and leaving the other family there. And also, I would think being here was a new change for me. It was different.
Yeah.
You know, different to South Africa, because I have to learn new things and do things. So yeah.
And when you're out in public in South Africa and in England, do you feel that people around you are judging you based off of your disability? Do you feel like some people look at you a different way than they would look to someone who doesn't have a disability?
Well, I would think they're looking at me because I'm different, you know, different to other people.
Do you think that sometimes they think that that's a bad thing? Or not really?
Sometimes, but not really, because I just think they don't understand the way, you know, you are.
Especially younger children.
Especially younger children. They don't understand what you are.
Yeah.
They either think you're a child or adults. They don't know.
Yeah.
But I always think the positive things of going through it, you know, and the right things,
What was your favourite childhood memory? So what's your favourite memory from when you were a child?
Favorite memory? I would think going swimming or going out a lot and
in South Africa,
doing a lot of fun things. Yeah,
with all your family.
And
so we talked a bit about how the government don't give you any money yet.
Yes.
What is the hardest part about not being able to get benefits from the government?
I think the hardest part is not getting benefits is quite traumatic. Like, you know, you don't have this, you don't have that yet.
And you're not able to work.
Wait, and you're not able to work.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get jobs out there when you're disability, especially you have to like work at a workshop where, you know, it helps for disability. And also you have to learn new things by crossing the road and doing this by yourself, that by yourself. Yeah.
Do you think that you being able to receive benefits would help you and help Michelle looking after you? Do you think that would help?
I think it will help a lot, because it will help food and
because you're an extra person in the house.
It's a person in the house, And also Michelle and them are kind of, you know, like they've got 5 of them already in the house, and then there's me as 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it would be tricky and quite hard.
Yeah, especially considering you're not able to work.
Not able to work, And, like, I can't get a proper job like everybody
even though
else.
you've tried.
Yes.
You've been trying for a while.
Yeah, it is not
Which is not very fair, because some people who do get benefits, they don't even try and look for jobs.
Yeah, it's quite hard. Like, I did not know it would be this hard since moving here. I thought it would just be easy, because everyone says England, you can get free things, but not all the time, you know, like...
Did you get any help with money in South Africa?
I got a grant. It was a South Africa grant. We used to get it every month. And that would help with all my disability, my food, my toiletries, everything. My mum would only use that, and now when she passed and I had to move here,
Yeah.
I had to give it all up or let it go actually. But that's the only way,
Yeah.
because I had to move to a new country, so I had to give it up.
Yeah. So the last question is: do you want to talk a little bit about what your disability is?
Well, my disability is I've got a shunt.
Mm-hmm.
And what that is when you were born as a baby, they kind of put a tube between your brain
Yeah.
so that your head would stop growing. But apparently, there was too much fluid, and that's why I have a
Well, after you were born.
yeah,
Yeah.
after I was born. So I had to have a shunt put in, and then a tube.
Yeah.
So I've had a lot of operations since I was a baby, and since then I've never had seizures and anything like that. I wasn't never on medications. Just I battle to read.
Yeah.
But other times, it's not easy for a disability person that's different to me, where they have seizures, they have this, they have that, and I can understand they might be a bit worse, but I know how they feel.
Yeah.
It's just I'm lucky and blessed that I don't have to be in that situation.
So, is there anything you like about your disabilities or your differences?
I kind of like my disability how I am. I wish I could learn how to read and
You are trying though.
trying to, yeah, and do more stuff. But I know it's not easy. It's a bit hard. But I do like my disability how I am now, so I feel alright.
That's how God made you.
Yeah.